Hi, welcome to the Canada First Mortgage First-Time Homebuyers page. This video is entitled The Road to Home Ownership, a video dedicated to any and all Canadian first-time homebuyers. In this video, you'll get a first-hand look at what the process looks like to owning your first home, starting from wondering if you qualify and for how much, all the way to getting ready to take possession of your first home. It's an exciting time, so let's get started. Okay, so let's look at your budget. You're going over what you're spending each month, and yes, you need food, gas for the car, insurance, you need a cell phone, and cable and internet. But there it is, staring you straight in the face, month after month, making you cringe every time. Yep, that's your rent. Suddenly, you realize that your rent payment is close to, if not higher, than a mortgage payment, and the thought of paying someone else's mortgage just doesn't sit well with you. Because hey, you've got plans for the future, and those plans include a home that you can call your own, and not one that's controlled over a landlord's wishes.
Serenity now!
But first things first, before we go out and fall in love with a new home, we have to see if we can qualify. So how do we set our sails towards the winds of home ownership? And what exactly do the first steps look like?
I'm the first one on the new road!
So the very first step is applying for a mortgage pre-approval. The mortgage application is a quick and easy process that allows us to get to know you a little better. We'll discuss things like your income, your credit, your down payment, and your assets. Of course, along the way, we'll set the stage for what to expect and examine things like what your credit means and how your score is calculated, and what lenders like to see in a mortgage application. We'll talk about CMHC, who they are, and what their function is. Of course, we'll talk about the best interest rates and what the market is doing, and amortization periods available in Canada. Along with discussing the terms and conditions on a mortgage, we'll also determine what kind of borrower you are. Are you a fixed rate or a variable rate borrower? We'll certainly do the number crunching for you. You're definitely going to want to know how much you qualify for. So where and how do I apply? Well, there's a few ways to do this, all for your convenience. You can find our application on our website in numerous places, like here, here, and here. We promise you won't have to look too hard to find it. Another way to fill out an application is to print it out. At the very top of the application page, you'll see a spot where it says, click here. Simply click it and print it out. Once you've filled it in, you can either fax it back to us or email it. Of course, we can always sit down and go over the application together. The choice is yours. Now, I told you this was going to get exciting. Okay, so what's next? Well, once we determine what kind of purchasing power you have, and of course a price you're comfortable with, it's time to get to know your local realtor. And from there, the happy days of shopping for a home are here. And chances are there's likely many homes out there to look at, but you'll know the right one when you find it. It'll speak to you. When you do find that perfect home, your real estate agent will help you write up an offer to purchase. And when the negotiations are complete and the seller agrees to take your offer, you now have what's considered a live deal. And this is where you'll also have to come up with your initial deposit on the home at this point. Your realtor will let you know how much that is. Now things are really starting to move along. So at this point, together, we'll help the lender verify all the information they have on your mortgage application. Because you see, the lender hasn't verified your income, your down payment, or the property until this point. That's why when your realtor helps you write up a purchase contract, he or she will place what's called a condition of finance on the purchase agreement. This condition of finance period is your safety net. If for some reason something were to happen during the condition of finance period, and let's say the property does not meet the lender's requirements, you're able to walk away from the agreement and get your initial deposit back from the realtor. Your realtor will likely also arrange a home inspection during the condition of finance period. And that is, of course, additional peace of mind for you on the property you've chosen. As you can see, the condition of finance period is very important.
Of course it's important.
And so, when all the information in the property is verified by the lender, it's at that point we get to give you some great and exciting news that all conditions for financing have been met by the lender.
You did it!
And that makes you the most awesome person of the day. So that's a lot of information in just a few minutes. But you don't go through the process alone. And we're there to take as much stress away as possible. All the while making sure that you're protected with the best interest rates and a smooth transaction. And as your mortgage broker, we do not work for the bank. Rather, we work for you. We deal with a lot of lenders in the Canadian market, and our pencils are the sharpest in Canada. Oh yeah, and the best part? In 99% of the cases we deal with, it's a free service. That's right, no fees, no charges, no hassle, just straight up service to you. And here's some additional bonuses that you'll experience with Canada First Mortgage. We'll keep you in the loop with the latest market news with our Insider Mortgage Secrets video tips. And we'll show you how to pay your mortgage off in half to 1/3 the time it would normally take. Now, this is definitely something your bank will never show you. So stop wondering and go ahead.
Go ahead.
Start today. We can't wait to hear from you.